Shannon, thank you. We are seeing acres now burning up to over 130,000 acres. You'll notice that we're seeing moderate to thick levels of smoke in Santa Barbara County, even moving down along the south coast. Containment right now is at 41%. And this is the heat satellite imagery is picking up and what the Gifford fire looks like right here on your screen. But you'll notice the forecast smoke showing that we are kicking off Thursday morning with a light presence of smoke over in Santa Barbara County. Unfortunately, as the day progresses, you'll notice a lot of that smoke is sticking east of the central coast, and by the late afternoon into the early evening, California Valley and Cuyama being hit with extreme levels of dense smoke. The reason why we're seeing this cooling trend in the region essentially is because that ridge of high pressure we saw earlier this week has broken down and weakened, allowing for a trough of low pressure to move in. And the reason why we're seeing low clouds and fog in the forecast for today is due to onshore flow and a coastal eddy that pushed in a lot of those marine layer clouds even into the interior of San Luis Obispo County. So we're seeing plenty of overcast for many communities, even down along the south coast. But the visibility is not looking too good right now. In Santa Maria, it's about 3 miles, 4 in Santa Ynez, 7 in Santa Barbara, Lompoc, 10 over in Paso Robles. And we're going to continue to see cloudy conditions for a lot of our coastal communities later on this afternoon. But again, onshore flow is going to push those low clouds into our coastal communities later on tonight. So we are expecting to see cool conditions later on this evening. As far as winds, onshore flow will peak by the late morning into the afternoon, extending out into the Santa Ynez Valley. So this may not help out our firefighters who are currently on the front lines battling the Gifford fire. And we are expecting to see another breezy day in the interior of San Luis Obispo County. Unfortunately, we're going to see another round of sundowner winds affecting our communities out along the south coast in Gaviota and Refugio. Wind gusts moving a little over 50 miles per hour later on tonight. And that wind advisory has been extended for the southwestern portion of Santa Barbara County until 5 a.m. Friday morning. It's quite cool out there. You're going to want to grab that jacket because the cooling trend is sticking around from now through Saturday. You'll notice temperatures out in the interior are still going to be a little warmer, 94 in Paso Robles. Your north coast beach communities seeing temperatures in the 50s and 60s today, 73 in Avila Beach, 94 in San Miguel. Moving down into the 5 cities, conditions will be quite cooler. However, it's going to be reaching up into the low 90s in Shannon and California Valley. And Carpinteria is seeing daytime highs reaching up into the upper 60s. Again, that cooling trend sticking around through Saturday. We're going to see a warm up on the central coast by Sunday. And we're expecting to see night and morning low clouds and fog impacting many of our communities from now through this weekend. Shannon, back to you.